All right, man. Combat Convo. You know what it is. We back.
Yeah.
Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. Also, if you want to be notified, make sure you hit that notification bell and you will be notified. We also drop shorts every day. You'll see one come across your feed. Just throw it a like. All right. Also too, I'm gonna ask you, do you think we should put music behind what we doing, or you just think it should just be plain? I like it plain.
I mean, if it's our original music, yes. If it's
Yeah.
somebody else's music, then
No, it'd be
no.
original. It'd be original.
Yeah, unless it's like, because if you notice in some of the shorts, I used other, you know what I'm saying, other music, but that's only because they made it available, you know what I'm saying, to do that. But if this is something that we're going to, advertise, Google ads, all that type of stuff, then by all means it has to be original. It can't be nobody else's stuff. It has to be ours.
You know what it, and I guess we could talk about that off here. Anyway, uh, yeah. So I was thinking about doing it, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it a try and see how it works, and then that's it. But it is what it is. But anyway, today's episode we're talking about Conor McGregor has been accused of rape. Now this is not a new story, but it's not an old story. And sorry we got on this one late because we had other things we were doing, but we on it now. So the story goes, Conor McGregor was at the NBA Finals, I believe, or the All Star
Mhm.
Finals. I don't think it was the All Star game because I think All Star game been happen, right?
Yeah.
So it was the finals, and he some female said that he forced her into the bathroom. He made her do things to him, and the staff, his security, held the door closed or something to that effect. And she elbowed Conor in his face or his neck or his throat, and she got out and she ran outside. Now here's where the story gets crazy, right? So I don't think she reported it until maybe 2 or 3 days later. And she also says that she don't want to press charges on him. She said that she just want to be compensated. So let me get this right. This man raped you. Or came, so I'm gonna cut that out. But this man rapped you. You know what I'm saying? And you're telling me that you don't want to press charges on him. You just want to be compensated. And you
Man, come on.
but here's the greatest part of it all. You elbowed Conor McGregor and got away from him. What you think? Because I got a lot to say.
Man, listen. I honestly, you know what? I'm sick and tired of like these type of situations happening, and these females, these gold diggers, these scallywags come out of nowhere, come left field, and like, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, he touched me. He touched me. Oh, I don't want to press charges. I just want to be competent. What? Like, what female in the right mind is going to say, I don't want to press charges, but I just want to be compensated? Does
Yeah,
she
right?
even know how dumb that sounds? Like,
That's
that
crazy.
sounds stupid. That sounds stupid. Like, if he touched you, then yes, you have to press charges. That's the way it works. That's what make me question if this really even happened. Because I, from what I know and follow of Conor McGregor, I don't know of him being like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this story is just made up to get some money. Like, you got a lot of these females that come to these games and they see their favorite fighter, they see their favorite rapper, they see their favorite sports entertainer, and all of a sudden now, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let me get them digits. Let's get back to the room. We could pop some bottles or whatever, and we can have some fun. And then as soon as something happens, all of a sudden, oh, that's not what I came here for. Come on, man. Like, and I'm not even saying that went far with Conor, but I'm just saying like that's how it usually starts. You know what I'm saying? And that's not cool, man. I feel like she's making it up. That's just my opinion. You know what I mean? I feel like she's making it up, and she just wants to get some money.
I don't know if I think Connor's married. I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe he is. I
Um,
believe he is.
I think something happened maybe between the two, and I don't know. Maybe he was a little touchy feely. Maybe she was a little touchy feely. But if you're saying that you just want to be compensated, and you're saying that, so what's the point of you saying what he did? If you're just gonna
Exactly my
say,
point.
excuse me, if you're just gonna say that he was he rapped you, you know what I'm saying? What's the point of that? If you wasn't gonna fully press charges, and your lawyer is not telling you to fully press charges, so what's the point of all this? It's
God,
like it's like we live in a society now where these people can say whatever and get away with it.
yeah,
You should be charged. I don't care what nobody says. If you make an accusation like that and they prove you wrong, in some states I think they do, but you should be charged for it.
I believe you should.
Because let's just take Johnny Depp for example, right? That whole case with Amber Heard, Johnny Depp is a G. He's a top G. I ain't gonna lie. But that ruined his reputation. Now even though he got found not guilty, right? Even though she was the one that had to pay, his legacy is always going to be tarnished because people are going to say allegedly this happened, even
Yeah,
though it didn't happen.
yeah,
Allegedly, Johnny Depp put his hands on Amber Heard, even though it didn't happen. And that's what happens with a lot of these different celebrities and a lot of these different people. What happens is they get that word, that black cloud over their head. So even if they didn't do something, people always gonna look at them like, especially females, as he's an abuser. Even
yeah,
though he isn't an abuser. They're gonna always look at him like with the side eye, like, yeah, I know you did it. Even though you was proved to be that you didn't do it, some people are just gonna always accept that. And she
yeah.
could
That's
come
a
out and
shame.
say, I was lying. And people are gonna say, I still don't believe you. I still think he did it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, he just seems like he's the type. That's what it is.
that's a shame. That's really a shame. You
It
know,
really is, man.
and you know what's really bad about this whole thing, right?
Yeah.
If nothing ever happens out of this whole situation, she gets a get out of jail free card and she goes scot free with a slap on the wrist. Don't let it happen again. And
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
That's
And
it.
he's the one that's going to get scrutinized for it forever. He going to go on interviews, talk shows, fight press conferences. And this is the first thing they're going to say to
Yeah.
him. Even though nothing was proven, they're going to beat him over the head with this, man. I feel
Mm-hmm.
sorry for him, bro. Like, that's crazy, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep. That's
That
the
is
thing.
crazy.
That's the thing. I think, and I just think that this chick, because let's be clear here, and I want y'all to understand this. these athletes deal with a lot, and groupies is one of them. There's people that follow these athletes around. These women, you guys got to be real careful, because these women are looking to get paid, whether it's through money or having a child. You got to be careful with these girls out here, because they're looking for a way to come up. And if they can get one of you athletes to do something, whether it's impregnate them or rap them or so-called rap them, or they'll do something and say that you forced yourself onto them.
Yeah.
Then they're gonna get paid, because they'll literally go from overnight from having $1,000 in their account to having $2.5 million in their account.
Yeah.
Overnight. Because some of these people will be like, listen, just here's some hush money. Shut up. You know what I'm saying? Here's some hush money. And that's the thing. But, hey, man, we'll see what happens. She ain't trying to go. I don't think she's trying to go to court or nothing like that. I think she just want the ducats. To be honest with you, I thought that was blackmail. I did not know that a person can actually tell their lawyer that they don't want to press charges. They just want to be compensated. And that's not blackmail? I don't get it. I don't get it. But either way, man, Combat Konvo, you know what it is. Hey, man, free Conor McGregor, even though he's free.